What's going on, guys? Dolly and PJ back in the house. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit of true crime, a little bit of drama while we work on some things in the lab. Okay, so we're trying to kill two birds, one stone. It's good to see everybody jumping in the chat room. Guys, if you can hear me okay, give us the thumbs up. PJ, talk real quick.
Hey.
Just to make sure you can hear us good. Give us a quick thumbs up in the chat. What's going on, Adacor, Public House, Sassy, Pat, Peppercut, Tina, Kathy. Good to see you guys joining us.
I just found this article and
Bullhorn Betty is in the house. Regina, Meemaw. Good to see you, Robin. Okay, so what do we got planned for today, PJ?
this story is fascinating. That girl that was missing with her 3 kids.
The girl that was missing with her 3 kids.
In Virginia.
Okay.
There's so much more to the story, and I had to pull up web sleuths to find a lot of the information, but there's like information within information, and I just found another article.
You might have to speak up a little bit because our mic's a little farther away than it was.
Okay, I can speak up. I like to talk loud, so it's totally okay. But so you ended up not going to go look for her. Did you explain really why, or?
Well, because I had seen that she had missed a couple court dates, and it sounded to me with the husband saying that she was okay, and her missing court date that she wasn't missing, she was on the run.
Well, it turns out they have a very legal dispensary in the area, and they're really well known for selling really good quality seeds.
Seeds?
Yes.
Okay, so they say it sounds kind of far away.
No.
Okay, well we had to wait and adjust it in a little bit.
I can talk louder, but if it's both of us, then I don't know. And didn't you have those mics? Why didn't we just hook those?
Why did we hook up the mic? I don't know. I didn't think about it. Okay, let's see. Flowers and seeds. It sounds like it's just hemp seeds, right?
Her mother has come out and said that she's 5 months pregnant.
So the girl's 5 months pregnant.
According to her mother.
And she took off with her 2 kids and went
3 kids.
3 kids.
And she missed 2 court appearances for juvenile and domestic, which means it's something to do with probably the fact that they have a dispensary and have kids that are young that are possibly around the dispensary.
Oh, okay. So
this is all my allegations, speculation, whatever you want to call it.
Allegedly, okay.
Yeah, allegedly.
So they are running like a hemp seed thing, and she's already in trouble with the kids.
They sell all of it. The thing that I don't understand about that is that the husband seems to be completely fine. But if when she missed her court appearance, they reschedule it, they go and try and figure out where she's at or why she missed the second court appearance, he's just like, I don't know, she just gone, picked up, left, whatever. Then he can't be incriminated. But how did she get the charge and not him if it was
both of their kids?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so her mother's now speaking out saying she's very concerned. It's not like her at all. There is a 5-month-old pregnancy possibly, and the husband is still basically saying that she's perfectly fine and to leave them alone and give them privacy.
To give them privacy?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if she's because when I had heard it originally, the police said, look, we can't take her off the missing person list until we have contact with her in person. And I was thinking, that don't sound right. It sounds like they want to arrest her.
Right, because the investigators they have on the case said specifically they had located her and the kids. So how do you locate her and the children but not have actual contact with her and the children? Because, I mean, wouldn't you, if you located her, wouldn't you be like, oh, hey, what's up? You're the girl that we've been looking for. Hello.
Yeah, well, they know she's there, but they haven't made contact with her because when they make contact with her, they're going to arrest her. Watch what I say. Because she must be wanted for something, and that's what they're because if they know she's okay and they know the kids are with her, why are they still missing? It don't make sense. So
Right.
they want her to say, okay, well, we're not missing, but to show up in person because they got warrants for missing, probably for missing court.
Right. And she's actually, what was I gonna say? I hate when that happens. She is in, like, they're in some type of hippie community. And so reading about the case and reading about all the backstories of it, there's like something called the hippie railroad.
Yeah.
Remember I told you she possibly was one of them off-grid people? Because when I first saw her Facebook, she had all the like natural recipes, how to care for your kids without, she probably homeschools.
Yeah.
This could have so many different angles to it, and at this point, it's like it's going to be hard to pinpoint what exactly happened or what the issue is, because the court is who issued her missing. It wasn't her family. It wasn't her husband.
Oh, the courts reported her.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. So they got something up with her legally. So she's probably in a little bit of trouble. She ain't missing. She's on the run. That's what I thought anyway. That's why I didn't go. I was like, man, I ain't going to go looking for a girl that's not really missing.
Yeah. Well, you weren't going to go to help the court.
Grant says, says hippie cult. Is it a hippie cult? I don't think there's hippie cults. I just think she's more than off-grid kind of hippie-ish kind of
A lot of people say the off-grid type of people are cult-like people. Anytime that you have like a mentality that isn't normal for the majority of the world, I think people typically think of that as something unusual and possibly cult-like, because they gather together, they protect each other, they go off the grid. There's a lot to going off the grid. You can't use money. You can't have any kind of communication, like her cell phone's been turned off supposedly, that kind of thing. So I can see why somebody would say that it's cult-like.
Yeah, because when she took off, she was smart enough to know, turn the phone off.
Yeah.
Right? Because she turned the phone off, and she was like, they wasn't able to ping her phone anymore, so she knew they were looking for her. Or why would she turn her phone off?
She went missing the day of her court case.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Well, that's the day she reported missing.
Right.
In the last ping they had on her phone was 80 miles from her house, going towards where they said she was
Lynchburg.
going. Yeah.
And then she was in Illinois. And see, here's a brand new article I just found that basically says Virginia mom who's missing with 3 kids has called family to say she's okay, but won't disclose location.
Won't disclose location. She knows she's going to jail. You actually doing a well, yeah, I'm in the dining area. Anyway, what else is there? Other than the
Richard Allen defense.
Oh, the Richard Allen, that's the Delphi killer. Delphi!
I almost can't believe this. I just
Yeah, definitely, guys. If y'all haven't and you just turned in, we're just talking a little bit of true crime, and then I got some candles we're making tonight. What kind of candles? Not candles.
We're making wax melts.
We're making wax melts today, and we're making.
These are an extremely special edition because I want some.
Okay, so we're making butterscotch, right?
Yes.
So we're making butterscotch wax melts today.
And shout out to Short Legs for sending
And shout
the oil.
out to Short Legs because she sent us the oil that we're using to make these butterscotch wax melts tonight. So thank you, Short Legs, if you're watching, and thank you all you guys that tune in to us. And like I said, if you haven't, make sure you hit that like button. Now, speaking of cults, hippie cults, I'm hearing that the Delphi dude might have some cult ties.
No, it's not him that has the cult ties. What happened, allegedly or apparently or whatever, it's so much to go through.
Somebody said wax belts. No, melts.
Melts.
With an M.
So the defense has put out a 136-page memorandum for the defense of Richard Allen, the alleged person accused of killing the 2 little girls in the Delphi murder case. And they are alleging, first of all, the issue to them, I guess, is that the search warrant they believe was executed falsely. Like, they're trying to put out information to claim that they shouldn't have gone to his house at all whatsoever because there were signs at the, what's the daggone site where you find the freaking murders? Oh my God.
Crime scene?
Crime scene. The crime scene had extreme evidence, according to them, of Odinism, ritualistic sacrifice.
Ritualistic. So like the killings itself, were they saying, or was it dead animals and things?
They were saying that there was where did it say? Sticks placed at the crime scene to form Germanic letters. I don't even know what that means.
Dramatic?
No, like German with an IC at the end. Germanic. I don't know.
Odinism. That's the first time I heard that, and that is what extreme
pagan Norse religion allegedly hijacked by white nationalists is what the news that I looked at.
So are they saying he's a racist white supremacist?
No, they're not saying he did it at all. They're actually trying to tie the murders to completely different other random people. But they're saying that there's been 2 guards that have been in charge of him that have been harassing him somewhat. Okay, and they're saying like he can't talk to his lawyer without them making face them. Like supposedly he has to turn around so they can see his lips moving. They're supposedly recording him. According to these documents, these 2 guards have been harassing him to the point where he's requested to be moved. He's basically complained to everybody around him that he's being harassed. And
I mean, he's a killer.
I know. I mean, allegedly.
How good should you treat a killer? Like, I want to see everything you damn say. I don't trust you. You might kill me.
Right. Well, so these 2 guards, I guess, have been seen with these Hail Odin patches. It sounds so crazy to say, right? It sounds insane. Okay,
Hail Odin. Is it like a pagan god?
I think so. I think it's a deity of some sort.
Okay, I know nothing about that.
I wrote down as much as I could in an hour. But ultimately, so these 2 guards are being basically accused of having something to do with this crime that was horrendous that he's being held for. And
okay, so what they're saying is it looked like a ritual where they kill these kids. And now these guards are part of the people that would have done a ritual like that. But he's not.
Right. He has nothing to do with any of that. That's not him.
And he's being framed for all this, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that because he does look like the guy on the bridge. How many people agree? If y'all think he looks like the guy on the bridge, press 1 in the chat. We got 400.
He looks identical to the guy on the bridge. That's like his portrait.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think he looks just like the guy on the bridge. So press 1 in the chat. If you think he looks like the guy on the bridge, press 2. If you think he don't. And don't forget to like the video for us, okay? Because we got a little bit of stuff we're going to talk about before we get to making stuff. And then, so a lot of people say he looks like the guy on the bridge.
Somebody said PJ showed the final something and I missed it. I have my contacts in, but I can't even really see that good.
There's a lot of ones. So everybody believes he looks like the guy on the bridge.
Because he does. You got to be blind not to see.
It ain't because he looks like, because he is the guy on the bridge, right? So he's busted. You know, the weird thing to this, and this has always thrown me off, is the Keegan Klein thing.
Right.
Right? Now,
like he didn't do it alone. Everybody says they don't think he did it alone in the beginning.
Keegan Klein has thrown me off in this whole Delphi stuff because in the beginning, I thought they had him. I was just thinking, well, they need to build the evidence against Keegan Klein, but he was a little heavier than what looked like the guy on the bridge. I was just thinking, well, they need to build.
Sorry.
So, how is Keegan Klein connected to Richard Allen? Because what's the chances that Keegan sent them girls out there to meet him? Because he was Anthony Shots on the website. Okay, Keegan Klein was Anthony Shots. We know that.
Yeah.
So he arranged for them girls to go out there, and there just happened to be a killer out there.
There's not really that. I don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah, that's true. There has to be. If you're going to convict this guy, you need to be able to connect him to Keegan Klein somehow, because Keegan is the one that is Anthony Shots. And Anthony Shots is the one that was the main focus in the whole investigation because he was the one that was contacting Abby and Libby.
Yeah, that's exactly it. The defense is definitely trying to create reasonable doubt. But this seems just so outlandish that it's like you're creating a Norse fairy tale.
Robin says Keegan was probably the scout to get the girls there. Yeah, but they got to be able to connect these two people some, because I believe that Keegan Klein and Richard Allen, they're connected and they're both responsible for these deaths, because there's no way he led them girls out there and there just happened to be some random other killer there. And if that is the case, we got too many killers in our world, people. Okay, we got too many killers in this world.
Oh, and see, on the mic says the sticks were on their bodies and they didn't collect them for evidence. Insane. They were like,
I mean, what does it? You know, another thing, he worked at that pharmacy, and I heard he actually developed some of the pictures.
Wow.
For them, their family, and he's the one that done. You know, allegedly at this point, it's allegedly because he's not convicted of it yet. Killed these girls.
Yeah, the defense is throwing a Hail Mary in my humble opinion. The real passing predator says yes, but how do you? That's another thing of me saying I don't believe in coincidences. What's the chances of some ritualistic symbols being placed with sticks on top of it? I mean, that's weird.
Let's give it the possibility that, you know, somebody led you out there for some reason, right? And Keegan Klein never showed up out there, okay? Then why lead you out there? And then it just happens to be a killer?
Yeah.
You got better chances of like getting bit by a shark or lightning striking you. I would think the odds of that would have to be crazy. But then again, the location, you know, two young girls probably shouldn't have been on those tracks or that bridge anyway. I wouldn't want mine.
Oh, Krista said, allegedly one of the girls' boyfriend's father, Brad Holder, posts a lot of shady stuff on Facebook. He kind of looks like the bridge guy, too. Right.
What physical evidence do they have?
Why did he say to his wife that he did it? That's another part of this that I haven't in my notes. They explained why.
Oh, well, he said to his wife he did it.
Several times.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, their response to that, the defense, I think it was in the same motion. He's being threatened by these guards and was told that if he didn't confess, they would kill his wife and family.
That's
exactly where it threw me out. Yep.
So he's told his wife on the jail phone, I remember that multiple times, that he did this, and they recorded it. Now he's saying, yeah, that the guards forced him or they were going to kill his family. Yeah, the guards did it all, okay?
Right, and now, you know, he's just the victim.
There's a lot of people out here play victim. Everybody's a victim on the internet these days, I swear.
Someone said, was the bullet found from his gun? Was that? I don't remember that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It confused me when they initially announced the arrest of the Delphi killer. I was like, what? I thought they already had the Delphi killer. Because, you know, the Richard Keegan Klein.
Yeah.
So, and they had so much stuff against him, I was just waiting for him to confess. And he, you know, he was talking to them. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy people in this world. If, you know, just the random fact that he did lead them out there and somebody else killed them.
Yeah,
that is
there's
crazy.
no way they don't.
But look, my
biggest
defense for Richard Allen would be this: if I was his lawyers, is Keegan Klein did it.
Right. That's what I would have said from the get-go. Like, yeah. I don't know nothing about him. But, see, even if they were connected somehow through, like, the dark web or whatever, some kind of chat room somewhere, it's 2023. Why can't they connect the two of them together? They have to.
I don't know. But maybe they are part of that big P ring. You know what I'm saying? And they're tied together somehow, like you said, through the dark web or a video game. Yeah. Look, because we learned a long time ago that back in 9/11 and stuff like that the hijackers and other people, they communicate in these web servers on like PlayStation 5 and shit, PlayStation 4.
Discord.
in different places.
A lot of it.
Yeah, and they meet people, and there's no really way to track that stuff or record that stuff, right? And they using this stuff to meet up with other predators, right? You know what I'm saying? They gotta have.
Yeah.
And I remember when Ernie Shell. I'm gonna bring up Ernie Shell. I know he's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? But he makes some valid points that these people use symbols and other things so that other predators or monsters know.
Yeah,
okay?
like the Ryan Upchurch, the purple light. I mean, it's true. There's symbols like that for real. It does. I can sound like Ryan Upchurch conspiracy
Well, I mean, I
all
don't want
day.
to go conspiracy in it, but some of it's fact. It ain't conspiracy.
That's the problem.
These
with
monsters do use symbols. Even you go into gangs and things that people use symbols to know who is who and who is into what in this world. We know that to be a fact. That ain't a conspiracy. Okay, that is true. In the big P word, Jeffrey Epstein's, you believe they got symbols and things that they know, just like how they order. We ain't gonna get into it because you know how this ain't a conspiracy channel, but the pizza stuff and hot dogs and different. So this is a crazy world that we live in for sure.
Yeah, because all that stuff was actually true, but it wasn't true for that location. It's crazy.
Now, I don't know about all that. We ain't getting into all that, but. What else in the true crime? Okay, let's ask the chat. Do you think Richard Allen is innocent? Okay, that is a good question, right? Do y'all think he's innocent? One, you think he's innocent? He's being framed by some witchcraft guards in a prison? Or two, he's guilty and he is the killer of Libby and Abby? I'm going with two.
I'm going with two.
I'm throwing my twos
because
up.
What's the chance of the guards being infiltrated in this cult that's supposedly and then he ends up in the exact jail where there's actual guards and it's all connected? No, just no.
There's no way. There's no way. We got a lot of twos.
There's just no way because there's no way. And I think it's exactly what someone in chat said, that the defense is just throwing out the Hail Marys, like anything to have maybe one thing stick. And
it's the same thing in the Kohlberger case. They're throwing out. They said they were staring at his crotch. They're throwing out anything at us, anything to try to get you off. They trying to do it.
Why are they trying? Why do they not want the cameras in the court so badly? Is that a thing? Because I don't remember any other case.
Public opinion, I think. More people pay attention to it when there's cameras in the court than when there ain't.
But we're all somewhat already invested, whether or not there's going to be cameras or not. We're going to be following it either way. But it just seems like I've never really heard of a case that's news like this to where they fought so hard to have no cameras allowed in the court case.
Well, this is different. This is special circumstances because people are staring at this man's crotch. Okay? This ain't like the OJ trial. Nobody was staring at OJ's crotch. Okay? Facts.
Maybe he was sitting the whole time?
Well, that one got up and put the glove on.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
The glove don't fit.
Yeah.
You must have quit.
That was the perfect time to get a crotch shot.
Yep, they could have panned right down to his ball sack, but they didn't.
They missed it.
They missed it. Opportunity. This is a different world we live in. Back then, the news reported news. Now they sell that shit on Pornhub.
Because drama sells.
Drama sells.
Everybody likes a good drama. I don't
back
care.
in the day, court TV was a big deal. Now TMZ is a big deal. Okay, everybody wants TMZ. They want the shocking, drama-filled stuff. We're gonna give you some drama today too, because there's been a lot of drama on the internet, and I want to touch on it a little bit.
Speaking of P rings, Lord.
P rings.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to.
We have more stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
There was.
I don't want to jump into the drama yet because we still got wax melts, man.
Yeah, there was Sydney Powell. I was really, really, really thinking she had a chance of getting her verdict of not guilty due to insanity. She was charged with killing her mother brutally. And
killing her mother. Who could kill their mama? That's terrible.
I argue with mine a lot, but I definitely would not ever and I wouldn't even think of it. It's just like how, I don't know, but
I'm a
ultimately
mama's boy. I love my mama to death.
she ended up being guilty.
Uh-huh.
And the reason I think that they did that is because even though she had a doctor and examples of her prior mental health prior to the incident, she knew right from wrong at the moment because she instantly told everybody when they walked into the crime scene that somebody had broken in and there was a window broken.
Yeah, so crazy people, they don't try to come up with
Right.
alibis and shit.
Right.
You got to have some mental shit going on to be like, come up with excuses and reasons why this happened, so she couldn't have been crazy at the time of the murder.
Right, because she knew enough to know that if somebody comes up in here and sees I done killed my mama, they're going to be like, oh, you're in trouble. Here, let me take you to jail. And
of course,
if she was truly mentally insane, having a moment of mania, she wouldn't know to do that. She would just be still there herself, not really caring to make an alibi. And I don't know if that's what made them make their decision that they did, but that's what I'm assuming because that's where I went with it. But everything else, when her age was right for an onset of schizophrenia, her just everything that was going on. There was a big issue with her going to school. She started failing school, so her parents were starting to get on her because they were paying the tuition, and so she started to have to lie and said she was at school when she was actually not at school because she got kicked out. It just was a big, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can, I got some mental people in my family got mental health issues, and one of them, the same way. One of my nephews, he had went to school, and he was perfectly fine, and then one day, he thought he was an angel. No lie, he started walking around with a Bible. He started saying weird things at school. They kicked him out of school. He ended up having mental health problems. Ended up getting locked up, and still to this day has mental health problems. And when he was young, he was perfectly fine. But that, like you said, that on-stage schizophrenia at a certain age, that chemical balance in your brain changes. And I guess with medication, he's okay. But without medication, he's...
And that's the thing, though. When he went to that mindset, he didn't try and hide it. Like, he knew only that. He only knew to be that way. So, and it wasn't a weird thing to him. It was normal.
The thing about these crazy people or mentally ill people is sometimes they're really mentally ill, and then sometimes they can snap out of it, and then they'll be fine, and then they go right back to being mental illness is a weird thing, and every case is different, and every person's different. Some people are a little more ill than other people. Some people it comes and goes, and some people are just crazy all the time. So and in this country we live in, mental health is the big thing they should focus on, because there's so much of it. There's so many people for which, just to say little mental health problems to major mental health problems. And I don't think as our country we focus on our mental health as much as we do say our physical health. But without good mental health, you ain't gonna have good physical health. Because somebody's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has a small form of mental health issues, and whether it's like, I get anxiety when we go to concerts.
A lot of people suffer from anxiety or depression or different things. So it's one of those things that should be focused on way more, because it's a big problem.
It's a huge problem.
It ain't a little tiny problem. It's a huge problem in our country. Especially when we see people that have served for our country, and then through that, they get a little twisted. We need to be taking care of those people. Why shouldn't we seeing those people out in the street bumming and things like that? These people have served our country, and the worst part of it is they've lost their mind a little bit doing it, and then people ain't being taken care of. That's horrible to see. That is absolutely horrible to see.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you got mental health problems, definitely get you some help. There's people out there to help you too. If you're depressed, or if you got anxiety, or if you're like hearing voices, or you're seeing things, get some help. It ain't like everybody else ain't got problems. Ain't no shame in it. Just get it taken care of. What's up, RHEC Junior? What's good, Dolly? Another day in paradise, homie. Another day in paradise. I had court yesterday in Georgia. I didn't have to go. So I wasn't in Savannah. So I'm still here in my chair where I belong. Okay. Well, a different chair, but you get the point. You get the point.
All right. That's all I had notes on. I'm sure there's a lot of other true crime stuff that I could think of to talk about right now, and then of course the Summer Wells stuff.
Oh, the Summer Wells stuff. Okay, because that's in the tag. It says Summer Wells hashtag Summer Wells exploiters. Now there's a couple people out here that been riding Summer Wells' name like it's the greatest train to cross the country, like it's Amtrak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grand Central Station.
Some people built their whole channels and still talking Summer Wells to this day. And I would say some of the biggest people that have taken advantage of Summer Wells' name, okay, on these internet streets, okay, and that's hard to say. To hold that crown, and well, I guess a clown would hold that crown, okay, and that clown would be Benny Keys. How is that man not in jail? I can understand how Dolly ain't in jail, right?
He's got an ankle bracelet.
I got a team of lawyers. This man goes to jail. Well, he's been going to jail once a week.
Something like that.
All right, so there's some drama on the internet streets going down with the Burger King himself and Mrs. Swivel Hips.
They're back to being in love.
We got a love nest being formed.
We're gonna have to have a couple match off somewhere.
You want to go on a couple's date with them? You want to go on? Me and PJ are going to go on a couple's date with Benny Keys and Tiffany Marie. Okay, they buy.
We could double date with them.
I don't think they buy. They done took enough money off the Summer Wells name.
Yeah,
that they could buy us a steak.
I want Dunkin'.
You want Dunkin' Donuts or Dunkin'
Coffee?
Shaking. Right, look. Don't mess that girl's coffee up, right? You mess that girl's coffee up, and you in some damn trouble. Okay, so
I didn't catch you up on that whole situation. I don't even know how I know it's occurred like in 24 hours.
So we got a bunch of people fighting, of course.
Yeah, we do.
Right? It's fight day. News slowed down, so everybody's
It's fight week.
Fight week. It's the weekend. We fight on the weekends in true crime, right?
Tell them why you weren't here yesterday, because it's only Friday. It's literally Friday, 3:31.
Usually I don't. I didn't know what day it was. Okay, Dolly lost count of what day of the week it was. I thought it was the weekend, right? I was like, it's the weekend. I was like, man, I'm gonna take the day off. I don't usually take the day off during the week, but I was like, I'm taking today off. But I thought it was Friday, and it really wasn't. Okay. So anyway, drama.
So there's a channel, I think Enchanted something, whatever, doesn't matter. The guy, I guess, is going by Carl. He had been dragging Benny Keys for a year. Every day, I swear, at one point there was like a video every 5 minutes. Everything bad, anything possible. It was all crazy. Like he was connected to he was saying he was connected to P-Rings at one point. And so now apparently, I guess Uncle Benny has him up on his channel with him.
Hold on, before we get too far. How creepy is it this man calling himself Uncle Benny on the internet? Okay, somebody tell me, how creepy is that shit? Okay, Uncle Benny. You know who else? I seen, who is it? The Voices Behind the Ball Sack lady have her kids called Benny, Uncle Benny. How creepy is that shit? Why don't you just go with Uncle Touchy? Why don't you just be...
They're old enough to be that.
Why is that so creepy? Does that sound creepy to anybody else? Press one in the chat if that shit sounds creepy to you. Uncle Benny, after all the shit he's done... Is he purposely trying to
be creepy?
After all the shit he's done on the internet, he's going to change his name to Uncle Benny?
I can't.
That's creepy. What the hell? I don't get.
Maybe he's going for shock.
I don't know what he's going for. Prison is what he's going for.
He definitely is working his grade there. He needs to make. You need to make him a song.
My confusion is this: if he's so in love with Swivel, okay, Swivel Hips, shaken not stirred, Why is he fighting with his baby mama?
Because he wants his one kid. He's got like 12, but he just wants that one.
He got 12 kids?
He's got he's got a lot of kids.
Damn.
You didn't know
I
that?
knew he had, I remember that back in the day, because I told him, I was like, yo, I remember Jimbo and Ernie had his daughter on their channel, and I was like, yo, that's messed up, because that's some stuff I'd show up on you and try to, do bad things to you about. And I thought that was messed up. So I knew he had a daughter, and I knew he has the son. He had 4 kids in that? Damn. BK be getting around.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know he was close to his son. He seemed like he was a good dad to that little guy, but you don't know if he's on drugs. You don't know what.
Don't know. Hell, the whole internet know. The whole internet know that man. Look,
He's with his kid.
Here's the thing. Let's just think about this. In the past 6 months, I hate to rain on this man like this, right? But in the last 6 months, 6 months ago, this dude had $20,000 cash. He fell in a manhole. He got a lawsuit, all that good stuff, right? So he had that money. That money was legit. And he was fat at one point, okay? He was fat. He got skinny. He got skinny as shit. His beard got skinny. Remember he had all the gold chains? The gold chains got skinny.
We started seeing one by one
right?
gold chains go away.
Yeah, I was I was pointing it out to PJ. I was like, watch. Because look, some people can't have money, especially people that battle addictions, okay? Some people don't need money. Like me, I do stupid shit, right? I might go, you give me too much money,
this man's talking about putting that freaking Leatherface in the living room.
Yeah, I put Leatherface in the living room. You know what I'm saying?
Leatherface,
I'm trying to get a man-sized Leatherface for the living room. But I do stupid shit with money, right? Some people shouldn't have it, okay? And he's one of them. And I knew that. I was like, look, this ain't good. This dude has, drug problems and things like this. He got all this money. Ain't got nothing but time because he spends his whole life on the internet. It's going to be bad for him. And just like that, I watched this dude drop 60 pounds and his beard, okay? And I was like, damn, you don't see him fly the drone no more because he sold that $2,000 drone, drug problems. That bitch is gone. I went in the room legit at me. I was like, hey, man, you want to sell that drone? Because I knew I was like, oh, that shit gone. I'm trying to get a deal. Right? Because that's a nice drone he had. And all that stuff gone. Long gone.
Met Jesus a couple times.
Yeah, remember when he went Jesus? I forgot about the Jesus one. I remember that. You can't make this up.
That's what happens when you go sit in a jail cell. They have them Creflo Dollar playing up there, and I know that. Never seen a jail cell. He
went straight Jesus for a while. God bless you. He went from gang to the church gang. I hate to do this, because it's like, but it's crazy because, he inserts himself so much into the Summer Wells shit. And here's the thing. They muddy the water, put out so much misinformation.
That's the problem.
That they make it confusing for every other person that's trying to figure shit out.
Right, it's
because
hard to follow it.
You look at Benny Keys has been paid by Tim Mullins.
Yep.
We know that damn Swivel Hips, she'll say any goddamn thing. Okay, I mean anything. Right? They don't care if the information is legit.
She was just live talking about how Carl is the voice of all reason and everything he says, but he was just dragging Penny 3 months ago. So.
Chasing Truth is he always hangs out with the drama channel. So when you is she true crime or is she drama?
I don't know.
Okay, is she true crime or is she a true crime drama channel? It's a little bit different. But
everybody seems to
I don't like the girl. I don't really care for her voice. Triggers me. Okay, it messes with my anxiety. Some people's voice just does that to me. But I don't think she's the leader of No P Ring.
No.
Okay. So and they're running with that.
But this is exactly. Well, I don't think they're running with it. I think they're upset.
I'm thinking they're running with it.
I listened to the whole thing. And it was what Carl had said. Actually, was that Tracy's friends and such were connected to P rings, is what he said. Which, fine. I wouldn't want anybody saying that. Tracy got upset because Tiffany didn't ask for proof or didn't ask for clarification, and she instantly went there thinking like they were saying
because they're the masters of misinformation.
Right, and that's why I'm saying that's why all of this is dangerous and not good to have around.
That's what I'm saying. Look, they'll believe this man when he says something about chasing truth, but he made videos for a year straight on Benny. So all of them now are bullshit, and this one on chasing truth is legit.
And it wasn't just Chasing Truth that was named. Chasing Truth is just the only person that went and had a full-blown rage scream at Tiffany about it. So everybody else that was mentioned wasn't that upset about it. The video's still up on What's-His-Face channel, but ultimately my issue is that this Carl person can say whatever the hell he wants to about BK for a year straight, sometimes 5-minute increments in a day on how many videos he made about him, and that's all null and void. But now he's done said so-and-so's got a P ring, or he's up on BK's channel like he's now knowledgeable on all things, and we just completely forget all the shit he said about BK. Like, and I can't even understand that guy. That's the guy that talks.
I think everybody in true crime knows what BK is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not to be taken seriously. You're right.
Yeah. And if you're watching him for entertainment value, good. I mean, you know.
He used to be funny. What happened to him?
He could be a funny guy. That's why I like joking with BK, because he could be a funny guy.
He's not funny.
But he has so much stuff going on with him, and he's so grimy about the stuff he will do. And it's just insane. It's insane. And of course, people caught on to him quick. You watch his numbers like tank, right? But in the beginning of the Summer Wells stuff, you know, he was spreading so much misinformation and trying to protect the Wells. And
some people still think he knew them from beforehand.
I know.
And that's just how good he was at inserting himself.
I know he's done some grimy things in true crime, but people see it. I mean, nobody on the true crime community is stupid.
No.
I mean, everybody's a sleuth. I think there's some pretty smart people in this community, and you know they see right through that shit, because he took so much money off of Summer Wells and Don and Candace. Remember the cash apps he was taking? Why wasn't Candace's cash apps going to her and shit? They were going to Benny and things of that nature. So he's took so much money, and then you got Swivel, like she put up a blip, right?
She had a couple of people donate money to put billboards up, and that was another thing. BK said yesterday that nobody was giving her proper credit for having all the billboards put up. She didn't pay for none of that. All of her followers paid for that. And so, like, there wasn't some kind of credit for...
Well, I mean, so she wants to be praised.
Right. And that's the difference between these people and you. These people say that all the time about you, how you do all this stuff and you don't ever help and whatever. I was with you several times in Tennessee where you freaking handed money over, but you're not up here wanting praise or wanting people to acknowledge that, hey, I just gave, you know, so-and-so money to help with this or that. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah, but sometimes a thank you's good.
Well, yeah, but that's from that person.
I know. Yeah, but they took so much from her. They should build a goddamn building with a painting on the side of it.
Yeah.
You're talking about the two biggest people that took the most probably off of Summer Wells' name. And you want, because you put up a fucking $100 blip, you're supposed to get the
apparently there's a couple of them, like in a couple different states.
That's good. I think the concept of what she did is good. And thank you for that, Swivel. That's a good concept, right? But I will thank you for that because I do think it's good. I think it's good.
I agree.
Even if you're doing bad out here and you're not a good person, when you do good, I'm gonna say, hey, that's a good thought. Did you do that because you wanted to, or did you do that because you wanted to build fucking clout off that kid's name?
Right.
And I would say you wanted to build clout off that kid's name, and that's why you're doing it. But that's just my thought. I mean, PJ may think something different. I just think you're trying to build off that girl. Your whole channel's been built and based off of that girl, and this is a way to continue that. Okay. Now, you really want to do some shit, get your ass down to Tennessee, start searching, kicking over rocks.
They were supposed to go. What happened? They got in a fight. and then they hated each other for a while.
They were supposed to go, then they didn't go. So,
Yeah.
good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. Hey, Jet.
I thought I saw someone say something relevant in chat. Now I can't find it. I hate when that happens.
Sassy, it was hilarious when she ratted out the bee the other day. The bee? Oh, yeah, that. I heard the bee.
Man, I could go all day about that.
Oh, Lord. So, she had up the first original. Let's talk about the scamming ass bee for a minute. All right, let's talk about. It does say drama in the title. It says drama in the title. Her first cash thing was $10,000. Okay, to me, that $10,000 would have covered what she needed to do so far. Okay, her second one, another $10,000. You notice after that she bought the dog and all kinds of shit, right?
I want to know how much that dog was. I want one.
Yeah, Meaty. That's a pretty damn dog. So when you go bankrupt, we'll buy Meaty. Okay. You know she paid some bucks from, well, her viewers paid some bucks from me, okay? And now...
Hopefully Meaty stays in the house and doesn't have tickets.
Yeah, because you got a lot of dog at large charges. Woman, please keep Meaty on. He's a pretty dog. Meaty's a cool dog.
Yeah.
So take care of that dog and, you know, don't let him run astray like you did all your other dogs. And now she wants $10,000 more dollars. $30,000 this lady is trying to take off the damn YouTube.
That's not even mentioning all the cash apps and the PayPals and like.
There's people in prison for 20 years. They ain't hit a $30,000 lick. Okay, that's on the street. They call that a $30,000 lick. She knows what she's done because look, she's a street chick, right? She's a drug dealer and things like that. She knows she hit a $30,000 lick, right?
Allegedly, in her past.
Allegedly, guys, allegedly. And the people that backed her and helped her, I know they feeling stupid as shit. If they don't know that was a scam by now, look. And she said she spent $12,000. Eileen, the lady that locked me up, then put her up.
I know.
Right? Them dropped her messages. All kinds of stuff. The shit she be doing behind the scenes. All kind of grind. Who told y'all? Who told everybody? I told y'all about that lady.
You before you told them.
I told y'all. I hate to be the one like I told y'all so. I told y'all so. I told you so. But I told you so, right? Everybody can hate Dolly all they want, but Dolly's 100 without like, oh, this shit. Oh, hell no. Betty sue me. Okay? Betty sue me. All right?
That's what my favorite part of that whole live stream was where Aileen said to everybody that their lawsuit was both-sided. Like, you're acting like you got sued for no reason. You got sued because you wouldn't fuck up.
She wouldn't be quiet. No, she says it's a frivolous lawsuit. All you had to do was shut up, right? But she didn't. So that's not a frivolous lawsuit. That's a real lawsuit. You were sent a cease and desist. You could have got that shit and said, okay, I better shut up. This lady's going to sue me.
She pushed harder.
She did. I know. And she did. And then she's just like, not only did she take enough to sue Betty, take for Betty, but she took enough for her pocket. A big hit. What about her super chats? What about the money she gets from YouTube? Why couldn't she have paid with that money? Okay? Because she has memberships. And look at the prices of her memberships.
Oh, so, that was the funny part of that the other day.
Oh, hiding shit behind paywalls and all this grimy stuff she's doing what's coming out. And I told, what you do in the dark, people.
It always comes to light.
It always comes to light. When you have these dirty discords and you're sending these dirty messages about people behind the scenes, it always comes out, right? And then you got the same old suck-ups, okay? Sucking up over there. Like, this woman cannot do no wrong. And look, I'm saying this to the fellas. Y'all's a bunch of punk bitches, okay? None of y'all can stand up to that woman when she's doing dirty shit. You got Basement Tim. Oh, we got they just as dirty, right?
That's what happened. That's what
dirty.
That's
and
what
you got Chase is done. She done said she got some. No. Deeks.
I know.
She said she got some dirt on Basement Tim.
I know.
What do you guys think that dirt is on Basement Tim?
That's why
I know the dirt.
I
know the dirt. I've been known the dirt, and I didn't drop many clues to the dirt. I told them what to check. Okay? Look, ask Deets what the dirt is. Y'all did. Oh,
Deets
Deets left.
Yeah.
Deets left.
I
They
really
drove
like
Deets. I ain't a real big fan of Deets. He made
like
videos on me too.
Sir, her videos weren't that bad on you.
It wasn't that bad. But PJ likes Deets. Okay? She likes her. And they drove that girl slam off the damn internet.
Because she spoke out on issues that Queen determined were about her. When she confronted Deets, Deets told her, no, this is just a general stream that I wanted to talk
Queen
about.
be lying to everybody. She's playing everybody. She's playing this side to this side to this side to
Deets
this
had
side.
no idea she was shit talking to Aileen.
She's pulling strings like this shit, but now somebody ran up and went clip, clip to her strings. Now the puppet's on the fucking ground and she don't know what to do. So she's scrambling, posting pictures of her dog. Like, oh,
look at this cute face.
Over posting. Okay, let me change the subject to meaty. Okay, when the subject get hard, let's post. That's what when people start giving me heat, I'm gonna start posting pictures of Lolo.
That'll work. People will be
like,
oh,
oh, instead of saying you bitch, why you treat your friends like that? They'll be like, oh, look at meaty.
Oh my God, Joneson was still sitting there defending her win after Aileen straight up said, oh my God.
$20K, Joneson.
Aileen straight up said she was talking to Queen and she was like, well, that's your friend, because I guess Joneson was talking bad about Aileen.
And the matter. Shot her down.
That
told you. Look, back in the day when I was playing with Joneson, I said, Joneson, the people ain't your friends. You know, they're gonna do this and this. And I gave her the opportunity, right? I gave her the opportunity. I let her in and was playing around with her, joking around with her, let her into the fold because, you know, Joneson started off a turtle, right?
Hey, Irish.
And no, she decided to double down with the dirty people and just become just as dirty, if not dirtier, right? And so, see, now your friends are getting exposed for who they are and how dirty they are. The reason you stick with them people is because
you're the same.
You're the same. Y'all just as dirty. Y'all would treat each other just as grimy. Y'all would fuck each other over in a minute, in a heartbeat, if you had to. Whatever benefits Queen is what Queen's going to do. Simple as that. And y'all ride right along with it. Look, I unblocked Boston. I unblocked Willow. When y'all clip y'all's wings off, I'll let y'all come back to the table. All right, y'all can come back and chill with Dolly. Because look, but till y'all stand up to that woman on that fuck shit she's doing, I ain't accepting it. But when y'all do, when y'all decide to let y'all's balls drop, like the men you say y'all are, then I'll open the door for y'all and let y'all fellas on in. Okay? But y'all sitting over there sucking on a stinger that ain't stinging nobody. Okay? I'm just letting you know. I just let you know. The hive done fell all kind of apart. How many people done left the hive? I done lost count. So many people done jumped that ship.
Yeah. But then again, you know what? The hive, you literally should have looked at where
they got Heels back, but Heels has been good lately, so I ain't gonna pick on her.
I liked Heels before too, so I don't think you should. But nobody really paid any attention to where Queen popped up, and she was literally a mod for Critical K. Like, she came from trash. So it's like, I've always seen it. I don't know. I have this gift of where I can point to who's who and don't even have to have a conversation with them.
The surprising thing is, most of that money, I think, came from Burnt Toast viewers. And Burnt Toast so hates Betty that she's blinded by the scam. I personally don't got nothing against Burnt Toast. I just think that she would not have been able to grift that much money without the help of Burnt Toast. And I think Burnt Toast is helping her because she thinks it's the right thing to do, but she don't know if she's really helping a fucking scam.
She has to know. She seems like she's smart. She seems like she actually really does her research and does. That's why when she started supporting the bee, it did show her hatred for Bullhorn Betty. And I think the majority of her funds are from people that hate Bullhorn Betty.
From Betty, yeah. I know. They used the hatred of Betty thing and just used like she did nothing. Like she's just completely innocent of anything, and Betty's just the devil.
Can we talk about the lady that went and met Betty and determined that she was a real person? I want to talk about that because imagine
that's the whole bash stuff that's been going on this week. bash the tragedy pimp.
I never heard of that person before this event, but I mean, imagine that. She went and found out that Betty's a human being. Jesus Christ, how dare you? Don't do that anymore.
Well, no, what the point is they don't think Betty or me search. They say it about me and Betty all the time, that we don't actually go out there and search. Well, you asked anybody that's been out there with me searching, ask the daddy, that girl's daddy that was out there, ask Jake Felder's people.
Oh, I've
out there,
seen you
really
on FaceTime. You were sweaty as hell. I've
ask them people. Ask them people, did Dolly really be out there searching? Ask Betty, does Dolly really be out there searching? Ask Monkey Michael Vaughn's mother, does Dolly really be out there searching? Ask damn Candace and Don Wells, does Dolly be out there searching? Okay? You can ask any of these people, but people still on the internet will tell you, I don't do those things. Yeah. So when somebody finally comes out there and they get to see it firsthand and they come back and they tell the truth about what they seen, you see how quick they
just no-go, right?
Yeah, you see how quick they bashed her. Now it's bash the tragedy pimps.
They're freaked out, and yeah, but Queen's channel was supposed to be like you can say how you feel with no repercussions. We value all opinions here. Everybody can come and go, and we'd love to talk to you. It turned real quick to not be that.
To a hate channel.
Right.
Yeah. Just hate, drama. And yeah, I agree that she wouldn't have been able to scam that amount of money, way over what she needed for the bottom rate lawyer that she has, if it wasn't for, like I said, the viewership of Toast. Yeah. And Toast thinking she's doing the right thing. But I don't think Toast realizes that this girl's pocketing most of that money.
I mean, ultimately,
she's not spending what she's saying she's spending.
I don't think the issue so much is that these people are collecting money, because, I don't really believe in judging people who give their money to people. So what? Go ahead, give your money. If you want to throw your money, if you want, wipe your ass with your money.
Yeah, but if you're giving money thinking it's one thing, okay, say people just give me money for a super chat. That money could be for anything. But if I'm sitting here saying, hey, I'm paying this lawyer $20,000, and really I paid the lawyer a total of 12, pocketed 8, and now I want 10 more, that is a scam.
Yeah.
Okay, that is taking advantage. One is taking advantage completely,
especially if you're not showing receipts. There's no reason there hasn't been a statement from the lawyer shown saying, hey, look, this is what I paid.
Yeah, and just block off the stuff.
Right.
But yeah, she ain't even no receipts to none of it, and just continuously taking money.
But that's what I've noticed about all these people. They can say whatever they want to.
You don't even know what she needs.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
She can just make up a magical number.
Any number she wants.
Nobody asks her for receipts.
Nobody. Not one person.
It's like they're all scared of her.
And unknowingly is, like I said, Toast is helping her scam money.
Because ultimately, she could be needing this much money. Because if she's doing a countersuit, like she says, which I haven't seen, she could, but she hasn't shown it. She hasn't. I know you're saying it's not possible. That's fine.
She ain't spending that money. Not with the lawyer she got.
I'm trying to be the devil's advocate. I did.
I dug into her lawyer.
I saw that too.
And it's horrible.
I know. I saw it.
It's horrible.
I saw it.
Okay.
I mean, she could stop us speculating by just simply showing a blocked out receipt. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. And that way, if she shows some money, she spent that type of money, I won't say nothing. No more about it.
I mean, you've got money for attorneys.
Yeah, that I got.
No.
Yeah, I faced jail time. People trying to keep me out of jail. I didn't run my mouth and get sued.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay. And that money went to attorneys. And I didn't ask them to pay
and
help.
You didn't ask for more money after you got
I asked for help with attorney. My money and viewers' money went to attorneys.
Yeah,
I didn't just take their money and go, oh, let me pay my lawyer. I'm going to get in trouble and make my viewers pay for it. That's insane.
No, it's different. I'm just being a devil's advocate and showing that there's, two different ways to do things. And then I simply really think
you know what there is? There's two things I don't wish on people. Jail and death. Okay? She ain't facing jail and she ain't facing death.
No, you're right.
Okay? So how much help do you really need? If you ain't facing jail or death, you know what I'm saying? That's when I want help. All right? When I want help is when I'm facing jail and I'm facing death.
You're right.
Someone gonna kill me, help me. You gonna put me in jail, please don't. All right? Other than that, let's do it. So,
But the whole 10,000 more, you could damn sue Donald Trump for $30,000. I mean, how much money do you?
I'm pretty sure JLR's already done that.
What, sue Donald Trump? Don't get me sued. He's like, I'm suing you now. He at Comic-Con today. Not Comic-Con. He's at Comic-Con.
Nice.
All right.
That's where all the criminals meet to talk about crimes.
I don't know.
How
Is
does
that
that
what it's
work?
called?
I don't know. I think so.
I mean, it's a convention for true crime people.
Yeah.
I should be there right now.
Where's it at?
Florida.
Oh.
I think next year is in Nashville.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I want to go.
So, Missing Summer Wells is 5 years old. Well, she'd be 6 years old now. 7?
2.
2 years. Yeah.
Now you sound like Don Wells.
Now it sounds like Donald. But it's his kid. He's supposed to know how old she is.
I know.
So
I know. What's his kid?
actually,
Oh yeah.
yeah, there was some things said. We're not gonna go into that because I still got
Yeah.
legal issues going on there in Georgia. So we're not gonna talk about none of the stuff that contains to me. Okay.
We're gonna have to raise money for that. Jesus Christ, $349 standard tickets, $7.99 gold tickets, and $14.99 for platinum tickets
So what?
to Crime Con.
It's how much? $1,400 a ticket?
There's 3 levels. Katrina said $349 for standard tickets, $7.99 for gold tickets, and $14.99 for platinum. I don't know what that entails, but that sounds insane.
Damn.
$1,499.
That shit better come with that magnifying glass that damn Upchurch had. $1,400. That shit.
I'm gonna want to meet the real fucking Michael Myers.
They don't have that. That's a horror
I don't.
movie
I know.
thing. This is
I'm
crime
just-
people, like Court TV's there, different little true
I was
crime
just thinking of something
podcasts are
extremely
there.
outlandish that's not possible. That's all. I know.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of true crime people. They ain't got Dolly, the greatest true crime person ever.
Is
Okay.
Nancy Grace there?
I don't know. If Nancy Grace ain't there, it ain't worth it.
I know. No, absolutely not. I'd pay $14.99 for Nancy Grace.
I think I would do the $14.99 for Nancy Grace.
I like Nancy Grace.
It wouldn't sound as high if he said Nancy Grace was going to be there. $14.99.
Yeah, no.
That's a lot of money, though.
That is a lot of money.
Somebody says, that's crazy for real. Okay, anyway.
Or we can make a wax melts.
Making wax melts. Okay, I can do that.
Or we can do that later. Heck, I could sit here and talk about drama all day. Everybody likes drama. They don't like to admit they like drama, but everybody likes drama.
Justice James said, Upchurch can go fly a kite. I mean, he has enough money, he can fly whatever he wants. He can fly a private
He
jet.
can beat the kite.
You know what I'm saying? He can fly a private jet if he wants. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think Upchurch cares about too much about who likes him and who don't like him.
He doesn't.
I think he just does his thing. And a lot of people like him. Nancy Grace. I'm going to be Aunt Nancy. Now, see, if it was Aunt Nancy, if she changed her name to Aunt Nancy, that ain't so creepy.
No, because
Right?
it's
But Uncle
not.
Benny is creepy as shit.
Right.
Right? That
I
is
think he's
absolutely
doing it
creepy.
to be creepy, though. He's got to be.
Okay, so we're going to make some, let me get over here because I got to pour up some wax.
I wonder if some of these other new scents will be scents that people would want wax melts out of. I kind of like the bubble gum.
Oh, the bubblegum does smell good.
It smells really good. Let's see what Chet's saying. Next time we're going to have to hook the mics up so you can do like a panel or something. Because I like talking, but I don't like talking when I feel like I'm talking to myself.
You're going to hug yourself.
No, I know I'm not talking to myself, but there's so much disgusting shit going on with kids. So many missing kids in true crime that the genre true crime needs to drop the drama and work together. Yeah, I've been saying that, but it's like you can't control other people and make them stop being dramatic and have drama. So
I'm going to set that there. That got some cool.
Ooh.
It's hot. It's been sitting this whole time, hasn't
Yeah, it's 220 degrees. That's
it?
way hot.
Dang. You're going to burn the tablecloth off the table.
No, we should be good. No, we're good. That thing hit 220, 219.
I seen Irish say we weren't reading the chat, and I can't find none of her messages.
No, you can't find her messages.
Sorry, Irish.
I read some of it.
You weren't reading
Sometimes
hers.
drama is justified. Yeah. When you call out people's bullshit, I guess sometimes a little bit of drama.
Well, I mean, it all depends. See, we live in a culture, to me, where I feel like people can make their own words up. So I guess I think, to me, drama has a different meaning than it does for other people. Because justified drama, I don't consider drama, I think. What do they mean by justified drama, or what's their definition of drama?
I mean,
Or
I
what's
would
your
say
definition of drama?
justified drama would be like if somebody's out there putting out misinformation and you came up and was like, hey, the information you putting out there, you was the, I mean, I guess that would be justifiable. That
Right.
you had to start something, you talk because they're wrong.
Yeah.
I would say would be justifiable if you came up and said, hey, this channel's full of shit. All the information they put out is bullcrap. That's justifiable.
I agree.
If it's true.
Yeah. I agree.
That's facts, not drama. I've spoken with the behavior panel, got rid of them all too. I don't know, Laura Shortlegs. I thought it was my phone.
I guess there's a weird glitch going on in the chat again.
Oh, I don't know.
This weird glitch is happening again that when they send me a message, the first letter of their name is missing. I don't know. Weird. The shit stirs that create drama is what I don't care for. I agree.
What company was this oil from? Did you remember? P&J.
That's the company.
Uh-huh.
I don't know nothing about it. I just know that smells delicious.
It does smell just like butterscotch.
It does.
I smelled it earlier.
Oh, I can't read 3 Dot Dave's message because I'm not on the same channel. What's that?
Oh, we're on both channels. We're on Dolly Vision and Dolly's True Crime.
I see married. Lord.
What does it say?
I don't know something about married.
Or are you living in sin? We don't live together. So we're not living in sin.
Yeah.
I'm only getting some of that chat, but I'm on my phone. I don't think she's reading your comments. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing but one side of the conversation.
Oh, yeah, because PJ's reading the chat on Dolly Vision, not Dolly True Crime. So if you're on Dolly True Crime, jump over to Dolly Vision, and PJ will be able to see what you're saying.
Oh, Jennifer's been jumping back and forth.
But make sure you hit the like button on both. And try not to send me no Facebook messages, guys, while we're live because it pops up and I have to keep closing them. So don't send notifications and things like that. Just hit us up here.
Oh, Granny Bassmaster said, Dolly, I love you, and PJ gotta lay down. I hope she's feeling better.
Yeah, we hope you're feeling better, Granny Bassmaster. Take care of yourself, all that good stuff.
Oh, Ada Core said, when will it be available? I think she's talking about the wax melts. When he's done.
When I'm done, they'll be available. She has to take a picture of them. We got a new light box, too.
That light box is fancy.
Yeah, there's a new light box.
I'm about to start taking pictures of everything all over again from scratch.
So we did have
Oh, and Granny Bassmaster said, you
crappy
better
one.
put a ring on it, Dolly.
Granny Bassmaster. Dolly, what's your favorite metal band? My favorite metal band? I like, I don't know. Metal band? Let's see. I would say Sworn Enemy, Hatebreed, Agnostic Front, stuff like that. Old hardcore metal.
Katrina says, yes, light box. B apologized to her halfway. What is that, accountability? Accountability, I shouldn't have talked back. Here's the thing about accountability. When you're accountable for something, that means you know what you did is wrong and you feel bad about it. And you're accepting it. That's accountability.
Yeah.
What that lady did wasn't accountability. Yeah, I talked bad about her. I'm sorry, but we're gonna move on another day. That's not accountability. That is you're trying to take away that you an asshole and you don't want people to think you an asshole. That's what that is.
Yeah. You got caught.
Your dirtiness came out and you're going, yeah, that's wrong, but this lady harassed me. It was okay when she was harassing everybody else, but when she harasses you, it's the holy fucking, oh my God, she's threatening to dox me. Lady, everybody on the damn internet knows who you are, where you live, what dog, your dog's name, all that shit. How is it at this point doxing you?
It's not.
Let's get the house. Stop being a victim. Stop crying.
That's what I was talking about.
Like
People make their own definitions.
Look, you can go online right now, type in anybody's name, and it'll tell you where they live at. This is 2020 fucking 3. People seem so stupid when they say that stuff. Like, stop being a victim. All right. Did we have pumpkin with spice wax melts? Yeah, we got a few of them left.
No, those are actually gone.
They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. I had outstanding orders as of this morning, and I saw an order for 4. I actually don't think I have enough.
Make some.
I told everybody you weren't making more. It's out of season here soon. They better hurry up.
It ain't even Halloween.
They better hurry up.
How can it be out of season if it's not even Halloween?
I'm just playing.
It ain't even October.
I finally found Irish's comment. Deets left and Nunya scrubbed her channel. I didn't know Nunya scrubbed her channel. But
I mean, all of them are doing dirty shit behind the scenes.
Deets wasn't made for. Deets had a soft.
Right,
she was soft-hearted. She was never made for the crama. She couldn't hang. And I say that I really like Deets. So.
I mean, you gotta have tough skin on the YouTube.
Right, because the second that you come up on camera, people are gonna have an opinion, and there's not always. People always have a positive and a negative, and you have to be able to handle both.
Max is a cool dude. I met Max. Matter of fact, I got it on video of me meeting Max. And I got a painting from Max in my bedroom from Soulful Eye. Sepultura, Cavalera Conspiracy.
We just seem so fun.
Dolly, you gaining weight. Now I just got a big ass hoodie on.
You definitely filled out in the face because you're eating normal food.
Yeah, I haven't eaten fast food in a while. I've been cooking and shit. So
he cooks food.
Yeah, I've been cooking I don't know, last week too.
I'm surprised I haven't gained a lot of weight, but I
haven't even eaten any fast food in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't eaten fast food in about 2 weeks. I actually went to the grocery store, been cooking. So I might have gained a few pounds. He looks healthier.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm any healthier.
I agree.
Ugh.
You're looking sucking in. I told you that.
Yeah, I always get skinny in the summertime, though.
That don't look healthy.
TLC QB did Deets was wrong. Yeah, she gonna do any. Look, all that girl's trying to do is progress and.
She was. Well, Deets was doing real well. She was getting up there, and I think that was part of the problem. Queen don't like it when you start going above and beyond and past her.
Yeah, she don't want there to be other panel channels. And she was like, I was the first one to have open panel. I've been doing open panels for 7 years. She said that.
I've been on an open panel with a true
that's what she was
like
saying.
8 years ago.
I couldn't believe it. She was like, I was the first one to do like an open panel where anybody could just. I was like, lady, I've been doing open panel for 7 years. You could go back on Jams TV. There was open panels 7 years ago, all night long. Okay.
Yeah.
All night we had open panels. Anybody could come. That's how I met half of the people that are watching now is on open panels.
Yeah.
So when she said that, I almost laughed myself fucking silly. I said, is this lady crazy? I was bringing people up before StreamYard.
What, on Google Voice?
on Google Voice.
Yeah.
We're doing
I
live.
think that's how I went up on my first panel.
That's what
on
I'm
Google.
saying. So for her to get up here and be like, "Oh, the first one to do this," I'm like, "Man, you done lost your mind." There's
Yeah.
so many people were doing that. I mean, like I said, I know at least 7 years ago.
Some people really think they're that important, or just. She was saying that about a couple of different things before, and I'm like, wow, you really think you invented that?
Yeah, like she's a creator. That's like me saying, "Man, I did that 7 years ago. I was the first one to do it." Hell no, probably the person that made it was the first one to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just taking credit for shit, and she's like the Taliban. She's taking credit for shit she didn't even do.
Oh, and Nancy Grace is at the freaking event.
Is she?
What?
I knew 1,400. Damn, people.
I scrolled all the way up to look for Irish's chat.
Damn, Nancy Grace was there. We got cheated JR's.
I want to meet Nancy Grace.
Crime, next murder, I'm gonna be there. Nancy be there.
Are you checking on your temperature?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we have 180, 184.
All right.
We got a little ways to go. We're at 184.
Man, I hadn't seen Scotty B in a long time.